my name is Heather Finley. I am here today to talk about Gilmore Girls because it was amazing and it's so exciting that we got new Gilmore Girls. It literally, like, all the news the whole time literally just made me so happy, and finally watching it was amazing. My mom and I had a Gilmore Girls party, all themed out and everything. I'm rocking my Team Logan shirt today because I'm still Team Logan, still strong. This shirt is by Arsenic and Lace, by the way. But yeah, I thought I would post kind of a review going over some of my thoughts on the show, and at the same time I'm going to try baking something. I picked up the Eat Like a Gilmore Girls, the unofficial cookbook for fans of Gilmore Girls. Tempe's apparently going to come join us. I'm going to make the orange glazed muffins, or at least try to, because I've never made a muffin before in my life. Tempe. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, the grocery store did not have orange zest that I could find anywhere. So we're lacking that, and then I just completely forgot to get powdered sugar. So we're gonna see if I can just make a glaze out of sugar, regular sugar. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys what's in it just because I don't know if I should be reprinting their recipe and whatnot. So I'm just gonna go for it. Some thoughts about Gilmore Girls. I'll do a non-little spoiler thing just real quick, and that is that I absolutely loved it. It was so amazing to see the girls back in action. Can we talk about how they both look beautiful? Everyone on that show just looks amazing. Super exciting seeing all the boys back, seeing they really got like most of the characters in there, which was awesome. There's a lot that I wish we could have seen more of, but, you know, for what time they had, they did very good. I really liked seeing, like, Lane and her little Hemp Alien and everything back together. I wish they would have spent a little more time on her because she did a lot of, like, she seemed to be very involved with promoting the show a lot. I kept seeing her post literally everywhere, so I would have liked to see a little bit more of her in it, but, yeah, just, I love it. I loved it so much. And I guess we'll go into like spoilery, and I'm sorry, so turn it off if you haven't watched. Because I can't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Where to start? Where to start? Quick overview of what I thought about each season. First off, the first one, obviously, Winter was really good. Got to be reintroduced to everybody in the town, which was exciting. I believe we saw Paris and everything in that one too. Got to see that Lorelai and Luke are still together, but they have no kids. A good setup episode. That was probably my second favorite out of all the episodes. Was probably Winter. They introduced the whole plot line with Rory and the weird boyfriend, which is whatever. I mean, I guess that worked, kind of. After that, we had spring, and honestly I had to look up what happened in spring. Did I buy the right thing here? Yeah, I had to look up what happened during spring because I totally forgot, and that was when Rory had the one-night stand with the Wookiee. Spring was pretty good, pretty good. How do I go about doing this? So after spring, we had summer, which I think most of us can agree was the worst season, mostly because we had to sit through that musical. That was terrible and such a waste of time. Like, could they really not have done anything else with that allotment of time? Could I not just get 10 minutes worth of Hemp Alien or Kirk or anything? Like, that was the best they could do. And also, I was a little surprised that Kirk wasn't like starring in the play. Would that have not made more sense than these people, which I guess, like, they are famous people in the theater world, right? But I didn't know who they were, and they just kept going and going and going and going. I just kept thinking, this is gonna be the last song, right? No, just went and went and went and went. So the last season we got was fall. Fall was a great time, in my opinion. I loved it through and through. I loved my very favorite part of the interview. First off, I really liked that Lorelai did the whole wild thing just because I found it so funny and relatable, because when I was coming home from Europe, I watched Wild on the plane, and I have to say it's an inspiring movie. I haven't read the book yet, but I have now bought it, and I like it, and it just made sense to me to be like, yeah, she would totally overreact and go do something like that and then realize it wasn't for her. And that moment on the mountain, oh my gosh, the second time I watched it, I cried. I tried really hard not to cry the first time there, but yeah. Oh, Kitty, what are you eating? This just looks weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So the wild thing was highly entertaining. I liked all the jokes they put in there and everything. I'm doing this in a weird order. It's turning out bad. But also during the final scene, we've got, or not the final scene, but during fall, we finally saw the Life and Death Brigade, which is my favorite part of the whole show, honestly. I went and got, oh, my shirt's not correct right now, but about a weekend before the show came out, I went and got an Omnia Parata tattoo, so ready for all things. So yeah, I was so excited to see that. I thought it was such a just like well done scene. To me, that was the moment that we saw Rory the most happy out of the whole time. Like her smiling on the back of that truck was just such a good moment. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but as she was saying goodbye to him, it was definitely a Dorothy. They literally like recreated Dorothy going back from the Wizard of Oz. So yeah, it was like this whole magical place, but she has to return to home, which is Stars Hollow. And then it got into the wedding scene, which I know it's disappointing that we didn't get to see Lorelai actually get married. Well, I mean, we saw her get married, but we didn't get to see the big, like, wedding dress and everything like that, which was a little sad, but at the same time, I really liked how they did it. It was beautiful. The song they used, beautiful. Obviously, they used the song that Luke and Lorelai had danced to at his sister's wedding, which was very nice, but that was also such a great symbolic song of like, now your journey is over, and it just feels like we kind of hit the end of the story with Luke and Lorelai. Like, we have thoroughly gotten Lorelai's story at this point, and now we're moving on to Rory's, to be honest. I know a lot of people didn't like the ending, Rory saying that she was pregnant. Me, I liked it. It had symmetry, but also there's a lot of difference. Also, I'd like to say all the people are like, it's Logan's. Well, it probably is Logan's, even though as much as I would like it to be the Wookiees. But chances are it is Logan's. But people keep acting like Rory is going to be totally alone if it's Logan's, which I'm like, when has he ever shown that he would not support Rory? How many times just in this new season did we see him like doing everything he could to take care of Rory? So I think it's a little silly to think that he would abandon her. Like, he would not be a repeat of Christopher. Honestly, I don't think so. He would be there for Rory. He would take care of the baby. He would give her money. He would do whatever. He'd probably break up his marriage for Rory because he loves her. See, I'm so strongly Team Logan still. So bad. One thing that I did not like about the show is I felt like there was a lack of reading. Like, how many books did we get throughout the original seasons? Like, wasn't it like 380 or something crazy? And then in the new season, I think the only time we saw reading was during the summer episode. We see Lorelai and Rory out by the poolside reading. Can't remember, what was Rory reading? It wasn't Lolita, but it was something along those lines, like an older classic. Then Lorelai was reading Wild, and we saw Jess read, like, have a book in the back of his pocket. That's it. Why was, like, what's wrong with Rory that she doesn't like to read anymore? Why is she not, like, curled up reading to deal with her problems? I don't know. That was weird to me. Was that weird to anyone else? Hi, Tempe. Hello. What are you doing? What? She's standing up on her back legs. She wants some muffins so bad. Muffins aren't for kitties. They're not. I'm sorry. sorry, darling. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully we'll be getting another new season of Gilmore Girls. I really think it could work out. I know they say that it's going to be hard to get everybody back together and to get the writer back on and whatnot, but come on. I mean, Netflix literally just did it for Full House. That turnaround for Full House was like nothing. We got 2 seasons in a year. Why can we not have that for Gilmore Girls? I understand that it definitely is a little more involved, but I think that it can happen. Okay, I think I have everything in here at this point. Let's hope. Ooh. Ooh. I think that's right. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Hopefully they're tasty. I still need to make the glaze, but we're gonna let them cool for. Alright, so I took these out of the oven a while ago. They've cooled, and now we're going to see if we can make a glaze type something or other to put on top. And again, I didn't buy the right kind of sugar. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Let's see what happens here. I have no idea what I'm doing. None at all. They look really tasty though, so. Tastes good. Alright. So, we're gonna take these and I'm going to dip them into the glaze and let them dry. Right, so here they are all glazed up. Now I'm just gonna let them sit overnight and try them for breakfast tomorrow morning. Next morning, so here's the moment of truth on how these taste. I think I cooked it slightly too long, but it's really good besides that. Thumbs up. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I taste the orange. Yeah. Very good. Very successful. Baking soda. Half tablespoon. Half teaspoon. Tablespoon? Teaspoon? Half teaspoon. That's why I shouldn't cook. No, nothing. Jon Snow.